Yo, yo, yo. uh, Welcome to the Majlis. We talk about shows, movies, anime, mostly whatever the hell we want to talk about. So, you know, I was that 20-second intro? I think that's good. Uh, you can tell I'm very comfortable with this shit. Today, we got a special guest with us. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir? Oh, and he's
Mike,
quiet.
you?
Yes, that's you,
Hi,
Shankman.
I'm Shax. I'm sorry, my last name, Shaxy. That's pretty much it. All you need to know, honestly.
Yeah, this episode is off to a rocky start in my head because, like, I imagine this would be like way smoother, but whatever. We're learning. We're learning.
We're Scuffler Takaniya boys, bro.
It really is. It really is. Takaniya dudes with a dream. Uh, but yeah, man, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Whether you're playing, I don't know. I don't know what you do. Ideally, you're listening to this in the background because the gameplay is not that interesting. But yeah. So just before we really get into it, I just want to shout out the OLJ peoples. Shout out to you guys. They've actually been promoting me. Can you imagine?
Yeah, when he told me about that, I was like, "Ooh, this shit official."
Yeah, bro. Official. Yeah. Shout out. Can I say names? I don't think I can say names.
I know about that.
Shout out Dr. Derp, Dr. K.
People,
I
oh,
don't
gee,
know. I don't know the nicknames for the other ones. But
Doctor
yeah,
Doctor S.
Dr. S. I don't know. They're all doctors. They're all smart peoples. Uh, so yeah, man. Shankman, how you been?
Bro, I mean, I got a shitty ass schedule, so
Yeah,
it's been in my mind.
bro. Not gonna lie. Today was the smoothest registration I've ever had in like the 3.5 years I've been here.
You had a fuck. Yeah, you had a choice.
Yeah,
I
I
did
could
not.
I could just pick and choose classes, but
Oh man,
yeah, man.
they gave me the schedule. They're like, hey, see, you have for this subject this section, for that subject this section, and for that subject that section, and that's it. No other sections.
Oh, so
Make
you
your
just have
choice.
limited sections, yeah?
Yeah, it's just all one section, not even limited. It's just one section.
Well, so they pre-made your schedules, yani.
Yeah, basically. So I didn't
Damn,
even need to register. They probably could have done it for me.
that's lame. Meanwhile,
Indeed.
I set mine up, and honestly I still don't consider myself to be good at setting up schedules. Mine is still pretty garbage, I think. But on a nicer note, I think I'll end up in the same class as some of my friends when it comes to calculus.
Oh,
Remember that dude from
yeah.
chemistry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Again, we try not to name any names that wouldn't know. I don't know if they
Uh,
want to be
he's
featured, whatever.
the Zanzi brother, bro.
Your
Used to
Zanzi
attend
brother.
class with him.
It's part of the brotherhood.
My man was late for everything, even the tests.
Oh, shout out,
Shout out.
man. So yeah, man. Hold on a sec. You didn't hear me double click. Uh, I swear, I was gonna tell you like, yo, man, I totally have this episode planned out. Everything was ready. I, it's like when I try to DM. You know what I mean? Uh, like you come in with a plan, and then the guys are like, "Oh, we're going south," and you just have to go with it.
That's usually how it goes with us, man.
Yeah, actually, I'll put this on top so I can check my audio. Yeah. So, yeah, man. As a general like conversation thing, what games have you been playing? Just tell the peoples.
I've been playing Relitica,
Mm-hmm.
Indian game. Pretty weird, but I've been
I've
playing it
seen you.
because it was free on the free in the Epic Store. And Persona 5 Strikers because it was also free on the PlayStation Plus.
Nice.
Basically anything free I will be playing. Although today the night stream will be with Ahem, we'll be playing Dying Light 2. Be fucking lit.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I haven't actually seen anything. I don't even know what that game looks like.
You're
So,
gonna be surprised, bro.
alright, I'm sure. As long as it's not some crappy Marvel movie shit, I'm good.
I mean,
But yeah, man. Crap. I've been watching speedruns lately. I mean, I've been watching for a long time, but
I still, I need to get on that Returnal speedrun you sent me, bro.
yeah, I haven't actually watched that one. I just remembered you were playing it one day, and I was like, you know what, he should be interested, right?
I would be very
Because
interested,
like
bro. I'm still
honestly, the
interested.
more eyes we get on speedruns, the better it gets. So I ain't too mad. One day I'll speedrun Crash Bandicoot. One day, I think that's like the easiest thing for me to get into. But yeah, Reese, I still haven't been playing much more games. I think from the last time, I think on the last episode, I did mention stuff like Wargroove and stuff, which I'm still playing through. It's still amazing. Um,
Been through some difficulties, but yeah,
yeah, I've been getting my ass kicked by Groot.
man.
Uh, that was a rough mission, bro. The game does not mess
Groot,
around.
Groot is just overpowered, man.
He actually is. I just played a mission as him, and that was like one of the easier missions that I've played.
Because
But
you have trees on your side and
yeah, bro, the trees are actually
everything's a
so
forest.
strong. You can basically like put up walls in like a very big radius, so
That was
you can kind
basically
of
what you were
protect your
doing.
units. So
My
yeah,
man is like a taunt or a shield or a tank.
mm-hmm. Just like it's and your units can go through it just fine. So nobody else can pass through though.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds overpowered.
that's what I said. That's what I said, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's really really strong. But yeah, I do like. I don't know. There's something about independent games. It's the charm. They're very charming. It's like
Man, you got me in the independent games loop, and now I can't get out. Every time a good indie game I see a trailer of, I'm like,
I need to
oh, I
play
need to
this.
get this. I need to play this.
Yeah, honestly, I can't wait for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. That's gonna be sick.
Ooh.
I can't wait to just jam out to music and play that. That would be like a fun thing. I'm pretty
Ever
sure I
since,
showed it to you, right?
ever since Hotline Miami, you've been just waiting on these kind of games.
Yeah. I'm also waiting for Tunic, which I mean,
Oh,
I think that's coming March. I believe that's March. I could be wrong. Don't trust me because I don't check stuff. Um, yeah.
meanwhile, I'm playing games like Sifu, and whenever Silk Song comes out, bro, I'll be
All over.
grounded, grounded in my home.
I don't think I'll play Silk Song like as soon as it comes out. It's not that much of a priority for me. I would say,
I'm counting the days.
and I'm sure people are hyped for Elden Ring as well. That's gonna come out soon.
Don't mention it, bro. Come
No,
on.
trust me. I
You
need
know
to
it,
mention it for the algorithm.
bro.
So-
You know I don't get cash to buy it. I'm very fucking very sad about it.
Hey, well, I can spot you.
Hey yo, hook a brother up.
Oh man,
uh,
but yeah, bro. Actually, on like, I've been kind of watching more movies and stuff. I've been watching Queen's Gambit. It's pretty good. I haven't finished it, but it's actually really good. And I expected it to be more in your face with the oh my god, she's a girl in a male dominated field, but it really isn't. Like it's presented in such a great way that even
oh,
I was like, oh shit, you go girl.
why is it like old school, like old times?
Yeah,
They
it's like
were,
in the 60s, I believe. It takes place in the 60s.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I would expect that then.
yeah, like in the end, yeah, everyone looks at her as like, you know how to play chess? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah,
And she's a fucking genius at it. Oh,
I
here
thought
we
it's
go.
gonna be like Jesse,
Uh, hold
Jesse,
on a
got the
second.
chessboard.
All
But it
right,
was
that
like,
was
That was
That
like
was
10
a
minutes.
non-thing for you, but 10 minutes for us. I
That
had
was
a
like
phone call.
10 minutes before the first interruption came.
Yep. But yeah, man. Sorry, what were you saying before this? I completely lost track.
Huh. You know, you're not good with memory here. Hold on,
Yeah.
let's see. It was something about how my life got turned up upside. Okay, hold on. Uh, what was it?
I don't remember.
Wow.
I was in a phone call. I don't know about you. Very professional here on the Majlis
Yeah,
podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
Um,
Represent.
I mean, wait, was I talking about the Queen's Gambit? I think that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
And I was talking about how I thought it would be like Breaking Bad, and it's like Jesse, get the chessboard.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad. That makes it worse, I think.
No, that makes it better.
But yeah, um, so yeah, I don't know. It's just a well done show, and I know I'm like halfway through and I haven't finished it, but there's this one episode where there's this dude. He's a kind of a dickhead. He's like the best. He's like the best player like in the state, I believe. And when it comes time for Beth to play against him, he shows up late, and then that's what pisses me off. First of all, he's late, and then this motherfucker. You know what he did? He's supposed to play
No?
on black, right? And
Yeah.
this man moves first.
My man is like, I am the law of chess.
Yeah. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, it might have been that she already made her first like pawn move and then put him on a timer, but he was like 30 minutes late. So he just shows up and plays black, and that's what I saw, and that's what pissed me off. But I think what actually happened was like she played her first pawn move and then was just waiting for like 30 minutes.
With skills comes ego, you know?
Yeah, but come on, bro. Like, I bet you if it was a dude that was like well known, like a respected chess player, he would have been on time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just that it's it's weird. They really got that whole like I hate to use the word, but microaggression type of thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's
yeah.
definitely you can definitely feel like, oh yeah, just because it's a girl that you're playing and you think you're gonna win, that you're like
You can tell
you're getting
he's
all
treating it.
relaxed and like
Yeah,
you're underestimating her.
he's definitely treating it as a joke.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a girl that literally beat everyone else, but I'm the best in the state, so it's fine. Like, come on, bro. You should have at least a little bit of respect. Come on. It's the art of war, bro. Like, never underestimate your opponent. So,
Too.
Sun Tzu, yeah, shout out Sun Tzu, Bren. Eh, that was not English. That's not English. لا يمكن لازم اتكلم عربي. Um,
Untwist the tongue.
untwist the tongue. But yeah, man. Uh, I don't know. Do you watch YouTube Shorts?
Not really. I see them as copies of TikToks, and I'm not really interested in TikTok as well, so.
Yeah, I see. That's what I thought. But I click on one of them motherfuckers, and then I'm like scrolling to the bottomless pit of Jahannam.
Oh
Bro,
no,
like I know,
not the
I feel
3 a.m.
it.
scrolling.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. I'm like, yo, this is exactly the type of thing. This is the exact reason I don't have stuff like Instagram and stuff. And now it's here. Now it's here on YouTube on my phone. It's inescapable. And
Man.
I really, really like dislike it. I'm like, damn, you know how people say like, oh, you wasted X amount of time of your life? When I get done with YouTube Shorts, or like when I catch myself, I'm like, wait a second, what was that? 10 minutes or 25? I don't know. That feels like properly wasted time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god. But yeah, speaking of watching other stuff, I've seen Memories, which is a movie. I mean, it's like a 3 short films. I don't think I've told you about this like personally, but yeah, it's pretty sick. it's like three animated shorts, and they're like science fiction, but they're made to be like showcases. Uh,
Okay.
I've only seen the first one, and I've seen half of the second, and none of the third. The first one's really like where it shines, to be honest. Magnetic Rose, and I think you can find it like on YouTube for free. Go watch Magnetic Rose, people. It's really good. Basically, what it is, I mean, does that count as a spoiler? It's like a haunted
No.
house in space type of thing.
Okay.
So it's like these dudes. They're basically, remember Planetes, that anime that I told you
Yeah.
about. You know how
Garbage
those guys
space.
like pick up garbage in space?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So it's like a team of those people. Literally
Okay.
like a small ship, like small crew, 4 or 5 dudes, and they just pick up garbage in space,
Yeah.
and then they get a distress signal, and like basically it starts off with them just finishing a job, and then they get a distress signal, and then one of the dudes is like, just leave them, man. The rescue people are gonna come, because like basically leave it to the police, right?
It's not their
And
problem.
yeah, but it actually is their problem because in that universe, you are required by law to answer a distress call.
Yeah, I see
So
that.
even if they didn't want to do it, they have to at least be there. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
investigate. So they're like, whatever, man. Fuck it, we'll go. So they go, and it's basically like a giant heap of trash magnetized together into this like asteroid planetoid type of thing. And
Okay.
they basically figure, oh, the distress signal must be from a ship that's crashed like inside it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all they can really see is just the garbage like outside, just chunks of metal and junk outside, and the distress is coming from within, yani. So they go
Hmm.
in, and it's like this really well animated, beautiful moment. They basically step inside, and once they get past like the airlocks and whatever science fiction stuff, is that
Science
they
fiction
come
stuff. Yes.
through, and it's like a mansion on the inside. It's like a nice Victorian era mansion
The trash.
inside the thing. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Interesting.
it's like such a beautiful moment. Just look up Magnetic Rose. You'll probably see it. It's like a I don't know. It's like a wonderfully animated thing where it's like he turns around and it's like, yo, how did I go from outer space to what looks like Venice? You know what I mean? Like a nice mansion
Yeah.
in Venice. And basically, so they go around, like, they explore it and whatever. And, creepy stuff starts to happen. Because why would it not? And I'm not going to continue any further because you should watch it. You should watch it.
Indeed. I'm now interested. I'm now hooked.
Yeah,
I
it's
need to
like
know.
45 minutes, bro. Really. I feel like you could find it on YouTube. Just type in Magnetic Rose. Easy to find. Um, but yeah, that was like a really really great watch. It's one of those slow ones where it starts up pretty slow, but it's interesting. I'd say it's worth it. Yeah, I think that's the most recent movie that I've seen. I haven't seen anything in a while though. Oh, actually, I've been watching Gurren Lagann. I'm 2 episodes in.
Oh,
Shout out Gurren Lagann,
it's
bro.
shout out.
Bro, that show is so good.
Underrated.
It's so good.
Underrated.
So good. I know I'm 2 episodes in and I'm saying so good. That's not a good way to judge stuff, but I really enjoy it. Freaking Kamina, bro. This man, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me that believes in you. Like, what a way to motivate someone, man. And like,
Oh,
there's this moment in the first episode where the girl, I don't remember her name. There's she has like a sniper, right? And
Mhm.
like they're sneaking around this robot that busted in their village, and she's like, "Oh, I got a clear shot.
Yeah.
I can disable this thing with one shot if I tried." Fucking camera runs up. He starts yelling out the window, completely like throwing away the stealth. And then when she tells him why, he's like, real men fight face to face. And she's like, but I'm a woman. It's such a great moment. Oh my god. But yeah, anime is pretty cool. I think I'm happy I'm back. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since actually, now I'm pretty deep into it, but I've stopped from like 2014-ish to like 2020. So there's like a good 5-7 years where I haven't seen any anime. But now I'm back and, enjoying it.
Back in the grind.
Back on the grind. It's not even a grind, bro. I just watch whenever I feel like it. I'm not even like I used to schedule myself. I used to do like two in the morning, 2 before I sleep. Like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, you know what? I just feel like watching anime, so I'll just watch it now.
For me, it's just an on and off switch. It turns off for like 2 years, then turns on, and I watch a whole anime, like 12 episodes or maybe 20 episodes in a row, and then turns off again, and I don't watch anything for another 2 years. It's just weird.
All right. That is pretty weird. Not gonna lie. But it's okay. I ain't mad at you.
It's like a relationship with. I'm not gonna say that actually.
No, you can say it.
It's like a relationship with your baby mama or something like that.
Shout out to Shankman's baby mama, bro.
Oh,
Maybe
man,
she's out
don't
there
say
listening to
that.
this. Oh man. But yeah, man. What else can we talk about, man? I swear I prepared for this episode, but like, it's not as smooth as I expected it to be. But let me look through my list of topics. All right, there's not much here. Maybe we should get into some haunted house stories, because I can talk about that for hours.
Oh no, I don't want to hear about your haunted house.
I need to get someone who's actually into it.
The drums and shit, bro. Come on.
I love the drum story. Yo, like the video if you want to hear the drum story. It's pretty sick.
Oh, man.
And I have proof too. Hey, if this video gets... can't believe I'm doing this shit. Can't believe I'm doing this shit. But if this video gets like, what is it, 50 likes? I don't know. Can we make 50 likes? I don't care. It's fine. I'll probably do it sooner or later.
Yeah. The drum story.
The drum
you can
story.
upload a YouTube short.
No, hell no. Oh shit, can you imagine production value goes up? I actually do the whole skit based on the drum story.
Oh.
That would be sick.
That would be sick.
Hey,
Like
you know what else is sick? That idea
What?
we had about like doing a podcast in the car.
Oh yeah, bro, with a dash cam or something.
Yeah, with a dash cam too. Bro, it's such a genius idea. I just don't have the facilities. Yo.
It was just literally an idea on the road.
Yeah, because that's really what we do. I just pick up
Indeed.
Shankman, just roam around north side hill, around the beach. We just talk shit. And
Talk shit about everyone and
everyone and
people
everything.
people who are randomly on the beach are the victims.
except for the pretty girls. They get a pass. Can't believe I'm out here exposing myself on this podcast, man. Used to be respectful.
Filter
yeah.
comes off the shit, man.
Yeah, man. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. What else could we talk about? I bought a new car. So that's... Woo!
Oh, yeah.
I wish I had a soundboard. We can do like cool noises. I'll get one eventually.
MLG, yeet, your car.
Yo. But yeah, man. I feel like, I swear, getting on the microphone and being recorded makes me so self-conscious. You have no idea. I feel
I
like
just forget about
I mean, it's easy for you. I see the whole recording interface, and I see my microphone, and I all of it. So it's just
For
I'm
me, I'm just
constantly
like
reminded.
one
I'm
of
like,
our
oh shit,
tribes.
don't make too much noise. Um, don't bang the table. Wait, I really hope you can't. No, it should be fine. Okay. See the levels. The levels they tell me everything. Because I thought, because when if I bump the table, this microphone starts to vibrate and actually picks up the noise, which is not fun. Yeah,
The
man.
levels, they tell me everything.
The
What do they
levels.
mean?
What do they mean, Mason? The levels.
The
Oh
levels.
shit! I did it again. I did it again. I fucking bumped the table. See, this is the problem with you, man. I get so animated and hyped. And it's just a problem.
It's a
Uh,
problem.
wait, Shankman. How
Yeah,
about this? I have an idea. Listen,
hear me.
you play RPGs, correct?
Indeed.
JRPGs.
Yeah.
I try to play our JRPGs and it doesn't work. So
Yes.
maybe, just maybe, how do you do it?
Patience.
You
A lot
know
of time.
damn well I ain't got that. I
Yes.
mash through tutorials, bro. I just
Bro, you have your own quote.
yeah. Wait, I'll screenshot that and put it on my thing. I think I'll try to overlay it on the episode.
Yeah.
Also, listen, I'll try to actually properly edit this episode that you're listening to right now. I'll try to
Hmm.
make it like a nicer video as well. So be ready for that.
Also,
I'll try to like put overlays, like not overlays. I don't know what's it called. Like I'll put like nice text. I'll put a
yeah.
picture of that quote.
You can also call up on support from our residential editor here, Ahab. He can also, yeah,
That is
do
true.
it because,
But why you
he
gotta
has
name drop the
experience.
man?
Meh.
Meh. But
Our
yeah.
residential editor, meh.
But yeah. Shout out to him, bro. He's actually really good at editing. That video he showed
Yeah.
us.
Oh,
That
that
was pretty
was
cool.
fire.
Yeah. Fire.
Fire.
That's such a white girl thing to say.
Oh my god, so lit.
It's so fire. Like nah, bro. Anyways, really your only advice is to be patient.
No, not really. Not that only.
What else?
Well, it depends. Other people play it as, how you used to do it with anime. Like they give 2 hours to it or something, and they play it sequentially. For me, I just have a lot of free time in my life that I don't do much with. So I end up 24 hours in some random JRPG,
Mhm.
doing everything I want to do. It's also because part of it is because my attention span is very, very short.
Wait, because your attention span is very short, you play for 12-hour sessions.
Yes, because I don't notice the time passing.
That's
Whenever
that's a
something
weird way
happens,
to look at attention span, my guy.
yeah, bro, because when anything happens in the JRPG, I get interested in it. So
Hmm.
suppose a random side quest, some a generic side quest, like fetch this. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, what would happen? Oh, things like that.
That's me in
Anything pops
Skyrim. That's why I don't play Skyrim anymore.
up.
He's like, "Oh, what? You want to find your long lost brother? Sure.
Let me help you.
Let me stop saving the world for a second." But yeah, man. I swear I had something to say, but yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the man who double platinum Persona 5
Oh man, and Sekiro.
and Sekiro. But we're talking about JRPGs here.
Yeah. Wait, Sekiro is a JRPG.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's in the JRPG genre, but I remember
Listen, genres are
you don't.
freaking arbitrary, okay? They don't really exist. In my head, it's not a JRPG, so it's not. And I will die on this hill. I don't care.
Is it turn-based? No.
Yes,
RPG.
that's it's not an RPG. If it's not turn based, if it's not turn based, it's not an RPG. I swear to God. It is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, it really bothers me because, again, I've been trying to get into RPGs or JRPGs in Shax's terminology, because that's what.
Uh,
Because when I used to talk to him about it, like, yo, man, I'm trying to get into some RPGs, and he'll be like, yo, just play Sekiro. That's not RPG. So really, what
uh,
I'm trying to get into is the turn-based stuff. But that's my definition. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And really, it's just that I I like the patience. The battle system, like most of the games I've tried, it moves a little too slow.
yeah,
There's a lot of talking, which I don't care for. Like,
yeah, bro.
truly speaking, my element is the game you're watching right now, which it's just supposed to be Death's Door, unless I somehow decide to put something else. Which is
Yeah,
amazing. It's an amazing game, by the way. Go play it if you haven't. You can see the gameplay. It looks pretty tight.
I really recommend it. We were there for the streams. It was
Yeah,
such a fun time.
I think I streamed the whole thing basically, like
Yeah.
12-hour campaign. I think
Also,
we also got the
then
true ending.
the true ending. Yeah.
Yeah, not true. I wouldn't call that true ending, but less like bonus ending. I would say.
Also, a little snippet for the people who know. That the first fire boss, bro, the fire trial. Oh man, I
Yeah,
don't like
we
that.
had to skip
That was
that.
that was a
Had to
hard
skip
time.
that. Yeah, that
Uh,
was a really that was a proper trial. And you know what's funny? We played that with a bug.
oh?
Yeah, there was a bug that was patched out where you know how like there's no health bars, but the enemies start to crack, especially bosses.
Yeah, the fire one. Yeah,
The
I
fire
remember.
boss did not crack, and like we were just fighting him. Like, does this guy not take any damage? I
Yeah,
seriously considered like maybe there's like an upgrade that I need to fight this. And then we came
yeah.
back and kicked his ass. I say we, but it's really me.
Uh, bro, moral support.
Moral support. Shout out to the people on the Airbus, man. As soon as I stream Death's Door, people start just hopping on. They're like, "Yo, Death's Door, this game's sick." Like, not
It
even
was,
Twilight Princess got that much attention. I think.
bro. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah, Death's Door was a vibe because again, I don't know. It's freaking awesome. It's fucking awesome. Just go play it. You see the gameplay. Go play it. Um, I love how like I'm completely aware of the video, but I don't record these with video. We're just recording audio right now, so
Yeah.
that's a little behind the scenes for you. Um, yeah, man. Uh, this episode is going very slow. The pacing of this episode is so slow. I hate it, but we're gonna keep going. I think. What do you say,
Probably because
Shaxman?
I'm here like a guest and not as a co-host, so I don't even know the topics. Every topic is just a surprise to me.
Yeah, but I think I'm usually better at talking, like keeping the conversation flowing with other people. Into you just don't talk. You just decide that I'm just gonna sit here. Just gonna relax. It's a good time.
I know. It is a good time.
Yeah, I mean I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying you're giving me terrible content. I'm not
Oh
listen.
yeah.
You listen. No Hardys for a week.
Oh, bro, why? Come on.
Give me content.
Damn. I'm not a content guy. I'm a chill guy.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Yo, shout out Shankman, bro. I've known you how long? It's too long.
I'd say too long.
Too long, bro.
I'd
Too
say
long.
5 years, maybe
It's
four,
probably
six.
more.
Probably more.
Probably more. But yeah, college is starting soon. What do you think of that?
Uh,
I'm going back in person finally.
I mean, I like the in-person part,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think it'll be fun, but not with my subjects.
Nah, man, you'll bomb calculus in a good way. In a good way.
I'm not excited. I mean, hopefully being in person would help me, but god damn, calculus was rough. I had to drop it last semester because it is bitch that will not be named. Swear to God, motherfucker, fucking double tested me. And then when I asked her to move the test day, because, respectfully, the other guy booked this day like 3 weeks before, and then you come in like 5 days ago. You're like, oh, we're doing it on the 12th, but I already have a test on the 12th. I don't know, just deal with it. And like this bitch had the audacity to be like, oh yeah, just skip one and just do your makeup test. I'm like, hell
Skip
no.
a test.
I'm like, hell no, bro. Like, everyone says the makeup tests are harder. And I just
Yeah.
don't feel like rescheduling like stuff all the time. So I mean, I fixed the situation, but like that really left a bad taste in my mouth.
It wasn't your job to fix it.
It really wasn't. Hell, even the advisor was like, you could just skip it, I'm like, no.
You can't just skip a test.
Yeah, you can't just not go to a test. I swear to God. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, like I said, maybe the dude from chemistry is gonna be with me. We can brave through the calculus together.
Haven't seen that dude in a long time.
I've seen him recently when I went to do my overalls. He took me to
Oh,
the
yeah.
place. So that's the last time I seen him. Mashallah, that dude is tall, bro.
Yeah.
And like the Shidasha does not do it justice. I saw him in shirt and pants, like that day. I swear he looked taller. Like, yo,
The man got longer legs.
long legs, mashallah, bro. Jinat, bro. I mean,
Got
listen.
short
I know I'm
stick.
short. Like, I'm short as hell. It's fine. It's a fact of life. I'm not too bothered by it. But some people, mashallah, bro. It's kind of crazy how tall they can get. Apparently, the tall people here are like average in America.
Yeah, 6 foot.
I don't know about 6 foot exactly, but I'm not gonna speak on statistics that I'm not sure about.
Yeah. I remember chatting up with on Geek when it was a thing back then.
Oh yeah, shout out the
There was
kid
a
days.
dude like 5 years younger than me. He's like, yeah, I'm 6 foot. I'm like, you know what?
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 foot gang. Start
Yeah,
lying
we
so
rock
bad.
it. Look at all those short people over there.
Poor short people.
Oh man, I
Yo.
can't feel for them.
Hashtag end the stigma around short people, man.
I told you about yesterday's VC and how I got bullied, right?
Yeah.
By our editor's off days, where he
Mhm.
sometimes snaps a bit.
Yeah, he goes a little crazy. This man
Yeah.
he goes crazy, starts firing off shots. It's kind of scary because
Yeah.
he's such a nice dude, and then he's like, "That's all your mistake."
It's really out of nowhere, like left field of the left field. Like
To the left of the left field.
there's a 360 and shoots you in your head. Like
Hey man, shout out to Meh.
shout out to man.
He's the glue that keeps our group solid.
He's actually also how we met.
Yeah, he's also how we met. That's the origin. Yo, keep the origin for if you want to hear the origin story of how I met my friends.
Get the likes. I will show you. I will even make an animation out of it.
Yo, do you know anyone who can animate?
Probably our editor. He can draw, so.
Oh, he can.
Yeah, you remember he used to draw since high school. I don't know if he stopped.
I don't remember. Damn. Known you motherfuckers since high school, bro. How long was high school, man? How long ago was
Well,
that?
I think
Not
college
long
was
enough, I think.
College is 3 years now,
Yeah.
and I've known you since grade 10, so 2+ years. I don't know.
We don't do math on this podcast, man.
We try to avoid it as much as possible.
Yeah. I say that and I'm like studying to be an engineer. But yeah,
Really picked the wrong one.
picked the wrong house. Man, you sure you don't want to hear about my haunted house stories? I have like a ton.
Actually, anything other than the drum one, that was way too creepy.
Alright, if you want to hear the drum story, you know what to do. Yo, share this video with your friends, man, but not your family. Uh, what else? Sorry, I kind of lost track. I went into full-on content creator sellout mode.
You're about to tell me a haunted story that is not the drum story.
Damn, which one should I say? Wait, can you tell me one that you already know so I can like not say it, other than the drum story?
I only know the drum story.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, you sure? I talk about this stuff all the time. Are you serious?
Yeah.
It might have been a different crowd then. Damn. But for real, like I tell these stories so much, even I get sick of it sometimes. Um, I'll tell you. Okay, you know what? You know what I'll do? I'll lay the groundwork for a second.
Oh
So
boy.
so this is so this house. This is my grandfather's house.
Oh,
Uh,
it's already too creepy.
it's already too creepy. No, no. I mean, this is just like a preface, shall we say? I'm laying the groundwork. Someone just try to get in? No? Okay. That was not intentional, by the way. I heard like my door bump. Because I lock my door because nobody knows how to knock on doors in this house. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked, but I digress. Grandfather's house. Really, really old house. And if you're about that like spiritual life and like believe in like energy and shit, that house used to be full of like bad mojo, man. Mostly because uh, mm, my dad's generation, not my dad himself. Actually, I mean, yeah, my dad himself, because that's my grandfather, my dad's dad.
Yes. Yes.
That's not confusing. Uh, so for them, when after they came to Oman, they came to the Sultanate. They were chilling in that house that was built by my grandfather. And even after all of them got married, like all those brothers, like 4 or 5 brothers and sisters, they got married, but they stayed in that house. So it was a lot of um, I wouldn't say it's just bad energy, bro. You know when you kind of have when I feel like when you get married and stuff, and it's time for you to leave the nest. It's not a good idea for you to stay with your parents even after you get married. So then
Yeah.
you have the big parents, aka my grandparents, and then you have all these pairs of people that are first of all like all the guys, a bunch of the guys and a bunch of the women are related, as in like my father and all of his siblings, and then
Yeah.
each of these people is married to another person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course it's gonna be a little bit of friction because everyone's trying to get comfortable, but you can't because, like, alhamdulillah,
Yep.
the house was big enough. I'm not saying it wasn't. It's just
But
that
you don't
when
have
you don't have your own
your
space,
space.
your privacy.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of bullshit, bro. It was a lot of like, shall we say, friction without like revealing too much.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I say like it had a bit of bad mojo back in the day. But by the time I was growing up, everyone was gone, yani. Like a lot of they moved out. They had their own places. But again, me being a kid, listening to my older cousins, they're talking about their ghost stories. So there's a lot of ghost stories like around that house. That's why I call it. That's why I say it's a preface because I don't want to have to explain. Oh, grandfather's house haunted, da 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 da, all that stuff. So yeah, man, that's like just a quick preface. And I guess I'll tell you my favorite story when it comes to that house because it happened to me directly, and even though I can't prove it, it happened. Okay,
Source. Trust me.
I'm a trustworthy person, bro. You can trust me. Um, all right. So basically, that house, when I was growing up, it had like a pair of swings. Okay, and as a kid, I used to love swinging on those swings, bro. It was just so much. I don't know. It was like the closest thing I had to freedom, I guess you can say. Like literally
He's
all the time. The
lying.
other kids, they'd be playing football or some shit. They'd be chasing each other around. Fucking Hamoud was still out there on the swing, like, you know what I mean? Like, just swinging on that rusty ass swing. And one day, because when we had birthdays back in those days, that's a lot of days. When we, on birthdays, they would celebrate it like at that house because everyone would be there, right? So
Yeah.
regardless of what day your what do you call it? Your birthday was that week, you would celebrate it at my grandfather's house because everyone would be there. So
Yeah.
the kids they're all playing outside. I'm on the swings. I must have been between the ages of 5 and 7. Like I'm not that old.
Yeah.
I wasn't that old, Yani. So, swinging, and then the kids get called in because it's a birthday going on. And then
Yeah.
I watch this basically crowded playground completely empty out. And the swing I was on was like a baby swing. You know the ones that come with a cage?
Yeah. Yeah. I know
So I
exactly
was
the
in
one you're
that,
talking about.
and I couldn't get myself out. I would always nag someone older to be like, okay, put me in, and then I would swing, and then and then put me out when I'm trying to leave.
Yeah.
But everyone just went inside for the birthday, and I was just out there. And I kept swinging, and then the existential dread hits you. I'm like, wait a second, am I gonna be here forever?
Yeah.
Because as a kid, that's really all you can think about. You don't know. And I I can't confirm this, but the passage of time felt a bit weird because it was sunny when everyone went inside, but like 5 minutes after they left, or what felt like 5 minutes, it started getting dark. So
To be spirited away.
you don't even know, bro. Uh, so I'm there. I'm like, oh, wait a second. How am I gonna get out of this? Da, da, da. I'm getting scared. And then I hear like the door, like the outside gate door open, and then I look over, and it's two ladies. Um, it's two ladies, and they were like, you know those jalabiyas that women wear? Like it's not,
Yeah.
kanga and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it's like bright yellow, bright red.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was two
I know.
women, and I believe it was yellow. Their kangas was yellow, and they came in. I'm looking at them. I can't really recognize their faces. I can't really look at their faces. I don't remember if they had faces at all. But basically, they came in, and they stood in front of me. Also, I realized there's no visual map for you to see this. But basically, they came around to see me, basically, to see where I am. And they stood in front of me, two of them, with them yellow, what do you call it? Yellow kanga. And they start talking. But it wasn't English. It wasn't Arabic. It wasn't even Swahili, bro. It was some fucking Sims language type of shit.
Sims language.
I did not understand a word they said, but somehow I knew they were talking about me. Basically, I got the gist of like, no. What do we do with this kid? Like, poor kid, they forgot him. What do we do? Should we take him with us? I'm like,
Oh.
I'm like, no, I ain't trying to get taken away, man. So, and then they're like, oh, Miskin, he's too cute. Let's put him back inside. And then, I shit you not, I do remember this. It really felt like I was floating. Like I floated, like someone picked me up and gently floated me up to the door where everyone went inside. And then I go inside and everything is fine. I actually remember specifically running into my own sister. And she was like, oh, there you are. We're kind of looking for you. But it wasn't like it wasn't like an urgent type of thing. Like they thought I
Yeah.
was inside or something. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I came in through the front door.
Man, I got goosebumps now.
But for real. And then I was like, no, no, no. I came in with his aunties over here. And then nobody's behind me. You know, my
Oh
sister's like, what are
man,
you talking about? What?
I totally cannot hear you.
God damn, this mic is too good. Um, so yeah, man, it was just wild.
Oh,
That's
I
like
don't like
one.
that story.
That's the one like haunted house story that I kind of
Story
hold
with
that one dear to my heart because like that was like first hand experience. That's not like oh my cousin's brother's sister's mother's cousin said he went to a haunted house one time. No, that was me, and I do remember
That's,
it.
that story went downhill as soon as you said, "I don't even know if they had faces." I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because I don't remember. I don't remember things exactly. I just remember like the key points where like everyone left. It got dark, and then these ladies showed up, and then I went, and then I floated back inside. Also, I should mention for the podcast, I do kind of embellish these, but most of these stories like they did kind of happen. I mean, up to you if you believe in the supernatural. I don't care. These are just like experiences that either I've had or someone I know has had, and they've told us. So you know, gets a little spooky on the Majlis sometimes. Yeah, we're coming up on 55 minutes.
Really?
Yeah,
We didn't talk about anything.
yeah, really didn't. This is like the Seinfeld episode. I swear, it's a podcast about nothing. Um, yeah, man. You think you want to sign off? Well, you want to keep going for a little bit.
Hit us with one good topic, because I feel like we can't end it on. I feel like nothing happened.
You feel like nothing happened, but you listened back to the episode.
Probably a lot happened.
Probably
Yeah,
a lot happened. A lot of stumbling, I would say. I would say.
a lot of time just wasted by. Bro, it'll get shorter in editing. Let's talk about one more topic.
Yeah, sure, 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 sure. Um, should games have an easy mode?
Oh, let's see about this one.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak your
I would
mind.
say yes, but not easy as in the reporter mode, if you know what that means.
Kind of, yeah. Actually, just
The
explain it. Might as well.
the reporter mode is like what the journalists get to have first-hand experience with, like the first copy of the game, and
Mm-hmm.
they get to preview the story points of the game through that mode,
Mm-hmm.
which basically has nothing difficult. It's just story, and honestly, it's boring.
Okay.
So that's reporter mode. Easy mode, I think easy mode should be in the normal mode, honestly,
Okay.
because
What about
I
something like
get that.
Wargroove, where hard mode is default?
You see, that's different. That's like Souls genre type different. They they made their game and hard is the default because they think it's the most balanced experience and what they want to give their users.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They think it's best to experience it in that mode. That's why they call it default or that's their normal. But they put it on hard because they expected that people who did not play strategy games to not get it instantly.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So
That game is
that's why
definitely
they
built for like
yeah.
strategy fans. If you're interested in like tactical games, things like Fire Emblem, Advance Wars, definitely play Wargroove. It's the AI is way too fucking smart, I swear.
Yeah,
Like it's
actually.
actually like you need to actually use tactics and but yeah, man. I actually do
So
like
yeah.
the fact that sorry, I kind of go ahead.
No, 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 no. It was just the when you said about the easy mode. This
Mhm.
actually came up in Sekiro. People were like, "We need an easy mode."
Yeah, yeah, I
And
remember
and
that.
honestly, I cannot preach this enough. Sekiro was easier than Dark Souls. I don't get why people are so. I don't know why. I think it's they just got way too used to the rolling mechanic or something that they
Probably.
can't get over it. But
Hmm.
it was easier, and it's a Souls game. You're not gonna you're not gonna make it easier. They're not gonna add things because of you. If
Yeah.
anything, recent news about Elden Ring is they're adding more poison swamps because
Oh
we
no.
love Blighttown. Yeah.
Oh fuck
Because
that. Fuck that. That's I ain't about to play that. Not about to play through that shit again.
So they don't care. They want you to experience hardship, and
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
yeah. I do like that point though. The fact it is intended to be difficult,
Yeah,
and I really do feel like intended experience is something you should understand before you buy a game. Because
yeah,
for me, that really helped me like play more games that I truly enjoy. And like you don't have to look at it this way, but think of it like this. Um, my favorite example of this is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
yeah,
So Path of Radiance, even though I did not use this method that I'm about to tell you, the experience of the game, it really nailed the vibe of like you being a commander of a mercenary group, and you have to fight to scrape by. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
You really nailed it. Like I, when I would stream it, people would come in. I mean, I say people, but this is just our friends in the Discord. But
Yeah.
I remember Serotonin came in that one time, and she was
Yeah.
like, she was like, Howard, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm making sure my soldiers have healing. Because, like, I'm like going through menus one by one, buying stuff and making sure
Micromanaging.
micromanaging every single soldier, like, has enough healing items. Because I don't know what mission comes up next. I don't know what's going to happen. And that game has permadeath. And, like, I'd like to avoid that if I could.
Yeah,
So
we don't want to
we don't want to lose
lose
people. I
people.
mean, I did. Which ironically made the experience more unique, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I got over the whole reset thing so fast. Like, I'm like, no, Jill, no. And it's like, oh, okay, she'll live. It's fine. Like, it actually made it more dramatic, don't you think? Jill
Yeah.
was
Honestly.
the racist character, basically, where she was. I should probably go into the story of Path of Radiance, shouldn't I? Whatever.
Pretty
She
long, but
basically, yeah,
we
it
can
is
make it.
pretty long. Basically, one of the things I do like about Path of Radiance is like there's a theme of like discrimination, where
Yeah.
people in Dane, which is like the enemy, basically the bad guy country, kind of, like those are the guys that invaded you and whatever, da da da. So a lot of Dane soldiers and people from Dane are very racist towards the other race. So there are two main races in the game, the Bjork, which are humans, and then the Lagus, which are basically half animal people. They're basically people that can turn into animals.
Yeah, demi-humans, if you
Demi
prefer.
humans, yeah. Whatever word you want to use. So those dudes were enslaved for a long time, and then, people in Dane always think of them as savages and such. So at one point, a character named Jill joins their party, and she's a Dane wyvern rider. So she joins her party kind of out of spite, to be honest, because she joins try to chase you down, and then when she sees the bird people, the birdmen, she's like, oh no, hell no, I ain't gonna sit with this. And then she joins you because she hates the bird people, and then she's
Yeah.
stuck because when she joins you, she kind of betrays her own people. So it's a
Yeah.
bit complicated in that sense. Anyways, so you watch her journey as she becomes more and more understanding because in your army you also have Lagu's characters. So
Yeah.
they talk to her and they're like, and then she's like, oh, okay, I see. You're basically just like me. It's like that scene in Lord of the Rings. Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a dwarf, with an elf. Sorry, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
so anyways, you get this character Jill starts out very racist and then develops into like a kind, friendly person. Eventually, she has to face her own father in battle, and because I'm a shitty, shitty tactician, I
Oh
was like,
no, I
okay,
remember this.
I'm gonna send her in for the drama because I know for a fact because it's a father daughter character dynamic, there's gonna be dialogue and interaction. So I do it, and she's there.
Uh,
They talk, but then the dad ends up killing her. Like, yo,
uh,
no, and I wasn't about to reset for it, but again, because of the permadeath, it added way more drama to her own character arc. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Which is absolutely insane. Like, so definitely, if you're like one of the newer Fire Emblem players who doesn't play with permadeath, you don't have to, but honestly, use it. it it also allows you to use other characters, like forces you
It's
to use other
exactly
characters.
it's exactly as you said. It's what's intended.
Yes, the intended experience, exactly. Also, the intended experience of being a general, making sure your soldiers eat and stuff. I really do like that part of. That's probably my favorite part of the game. It was like running through the menus. Anytime anyone would say anything, I'm like, I know, right? Isn't it cool? And they're just looking at me flip through menus, I swear. But yeah, man. Also,
I've seen so
I
many
do like
videos.
adjustable difficulty, which it should have been.
Oh my
It should have
god,
been the
yes.
wave 10 years ago, but it's only happening now. I feel like.
Adjustable difficulty, I swear.
Yeah.
Every time you say adjustable difficulty, I'm like, oh, Last of Us. Oh, Last of Us, you've done great. Because I don't get why AAA games don't do adjustable difficulty. You're AAA, you have the budget to do so.
Yeah, for sure. For real.
Oh man, when Last of Us 2 did it, I was so happy because I get to face off the enemies more aggressive. I get to make my allies passive, so I get all the action.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did there was I made it so I have more resources, so I can try out all the guns and I want to try every experience. So
Yeah.
I made it so I had more resources. So I get all the action and all the resources, and I get to try everything. It was such a good thing to have adjustable difficulty.
Yeah.
Customize your own experience.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be that in depth, to be honest. Like Wargroove,
Yeah.
the adjustable difficulty is like three factors: your income that you get from the buildings that you capture, so you can adjust
Oh
that.
yeah.
You can adjust damage taken from enemies, so like percentage.
Okay.
Like you can take half damage from every enemy that attacks.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah. So
third
you
thing
can
is
adjust that.
your special charge, which is your groove charge.
Yeah, the
Groove.
groove.
So, you can
Shout out to
adjust that.
Caesar.
Yo, shout out Caesar, man.
Shout out Caesar.
That's the goodest of boys. If you don't know, Caesar's he's one of the commanders.
Just
In War
overlaid
Group.
right here.
Yeah, just majestic poof. I'm pretty sure that's what they call him. And like even in his campaign missions, when you get to play as him, he doesn't talk, right? But the soldiers talk for him. Like there's a scene where you're supposed to use his groove like as a tutorial. So one of the soldiers is like, "Whoa, Caesar, you're glowing." Like, yeah, man, it's kind of inspiring. And then his groove is to inspire, which basically means to allow a unit that he's adjacent to get another turn, to move again, basically. Just like Race in Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance.
Yeah.
Um, shout out, rest in peace, Racing, man.
Rest in peace, Racing. When
He
you told me he
freaking
died, I was
died.
like, no.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. See how amazing that is. It's been months since I've beat Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance, and I still remember characters' deaths.
Because it leaves an impact, you
Yeah,
know?
it
No,
does. Because again, I think that's one thing Fire Emblem gets right. The units aren't just units; these are people.
they're not just pawns.
Yeah, they're not just pawns, and the permadeath adds to that value. Like, even if it's a character you don't care about, you're like, oh shit, no. You know what I mean?
Fembo CEO.
Yo, shout out Soren. He died so fast. I think he died at the
You
start.
really were. You really wanted to kill him though, so.
No. I mean, he was an asshole, but I never intended for him to die so fast. Also, man,
Not
poor
on purpose
Rolf.
anyway.
Bro, Rolf too, man. I was like, man, basically Rolf, Oscar, and Boyd are three characters that are brothers, and Rolf is the youngest one. Man, Rolf died. I was
Yeah.
I wanted to maintain, I wanted to keep them alive, and
I remember
Oscar
you
and
were
Boyd,
trying to.
Oscar and
You were
Boyd,
trying
they
to
take
feed
care
him.
of each other. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like they can handle themselves, basically. I swear Boyd got so overpowered at one point.
Yeah, he got so beefy.
Yeah, he just didn't die. It was amazing. But yeah, Rolf, it was a surprise attack. Basically, I'm like moving forward in this. I think it was a dungeon type of thing, where like I
Yeah.
had to free some prisoners. I'm like, man, my back is pretty open. And then literally the next turn after, enemies spawn behind me, and Rolf is like the first guy to die.
Because you keep him in the backlines to feed him some experience because
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
still a newbie archer.
yeah. I was trying to like basically make him strong again.
But then the enemy said no.
They really did. They
Kids
really
die
did.
today.
Yep. Yo, rest in peace,
That's pretty
Rolf.
dark.
Rest in peace, Rolf, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to this fictional character that I'll probably forget about soon enough. But yeah, man. Oh, it's an hour 5.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Yo, maybe we should run an outro. What do you think, Shankman?
Yeah, I think we should. But what would it be about?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Usually I just tell
Got a
people
jingle?
just plug your social.
My social. You know I don't got a social.
Hey, off
Yeah,
grid gang, gang.
don't do this to me, man.
No, it's just protocol.
Protocol.
So, I mean, he doesn't have socials. I don't have socials. The podcast doesn't have socials. But you can always hit that like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Again, shout out to the OLJ boys, Dr.
Shout
Drip,
out.
Dr. K, Dr. S, CK. Shit, I forgot the other dude. Shit, hold on. I got it. Shout out Fox. Come on, man. I remember these dudes. Used to play League with them back in the day. Honestly, that is so cool of them, man.
Yeah.
Because I was a literal baby playing League with these guys who were like, golds and platinums at the time. And I was like 3 months into the game.
It was a good environment to grow up in,
Yeah.
not the environment that League is now.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I really played with them, to be honest. But yeah, shout out to the OLJ boys. Shout out to their Final Fantasy 15 group because they've seen like one of my videos, and Dr. K,
Yeah.
he put me on. Thank you, really do appreciate it. We'll have Dr. K on one day.
For sure. Definitely. In one of our future episodes, so make sure to hit that bell button as well.
Hey, there we go.
I got it.
You got it.
I'm getting the groove.
Yeah. Thank Shankman. I almost said thankman. Shankman, thank you for lending me an hour of your very busy day playing Persona 5 Strikers.
Bro, it was my pleasure. But now I think I'll go back to playing Persona 5 Strikers.
Yeah, for sure. I'll probably go play some Metroid, to be honest. Oh, fuck, I've been playing Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Finally on Prime Hack because keyboard and mouse. Dude, Metroid Prime is so good. That's probably footage for the next video if it looks cool enough. I don't know.
I think it's look cool enough. Maybe make a whole loop of you dangling on the half pipe because you can't get up.
That should be like my outro. It's just footage of the.
Honestly, it would be so good.
It's just
Yeah, it would be so
subscribe
good as an
of
outro.
like me going on the half pipe. You'll see it. I'll probably record it right now. Anyways, thank you so much for taking time out of your day
It was
to
my pleasure, bro.
listen,
My pleasure.
to be here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you peoples, man. I say that as if I have like a bajillion subscribers, but I don't. But we'll get there. You never know.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Thank you so much, and peace out.